Missing someone. Missing someone. Missing someone.
In Ridho school, there was a class full of genius students. I know it sounded a little bit weird and full of IQ privilege, but then you have to realize you live in Indonesia, where you're only considered smart if you're good at math and knowing how to speak another language, as good as you're good at your mom's language. The first time Ridho stepped in, he had never felt being looked at, full of intimidation. What a tragedy! Ridho was a transferred student in the middle of semesters, which, every student kind of talked about why he moved. And you know what was the worst part? They put him in that class. Yes, the class I've told you before, that class, they called it the Alpha class. It sounded so lame, right? Not only you had to be born smart, you also needed your daddy's money to go on a course where everyone went to socialize.
Okay, class, I have new friends. It's not going to be 5 of you anymore.
Hi, I'm Ridho and I just moved from the city.
City boy, no wonder you're here.
They laughed. Ridho doesn't even know it was a joke. He considered it as a countryside kind of joke, though. However, as Ridho started to fit in, school wasn't as scary as he thought it would be. The material they taught him wasn't that hard, probably because Ridho had studied some materials on summer break. It was nice, the school was nice, they had a big parking lot, the toilet was clean, he could rest himself after 8 hours of studying in the school park, and got to hang out with some friends, outside his class, of course. Yeah, Ridho thought the only obstacle was his classmate. They were weird. Ridho didn't feel like he's doing a proper match with them. The aura between them are dreadful. Even though Ridho saw them hanging out often and laughed at each other's joke, it's obvious they're trying to bring each other down.
Hey, we are doing a study session at my house after class. Can you catch up?
Yeah, sure.
And that was the first time they asked him to hang out. And all Ridho wanted was to be close with them. It was Friday, before they had exams in the next week. Ridho thought they would probably be studying a lot, but it was all gossip.
I'm super pissed at the school news system. They're trying to add more students into our class.
Yeah, do you remember the sis whom I met in the canteen? She's super optimistic about getting into our SUS.
Is that even a word, though?
Hell, yeah.
You mean you walk in our sis? The one you said sounded kind of wrong.
Shut up. If I weren't that smart, I wouldn't be here with you all.
Anyway, have you studied for the next test? I mean, I saw some other classes. They started studying together, like that social class.
Of course, I even had written down some material since last week, so that I won't be busy to write it down the day before.
Plus, I heard Mr. B will be the inspector of the exam. We all know he turned to eagle when he gets some.
I don't think it's going to be that hard. I studied all of it on summer break so that I have to be panicked.
Exams finally finished. Ridho didn't find it surprising to hold the A+ in his hands. However, it's different with his classmate. Everything changed after that. They started being more annoying than before. Aqa started bluntly bullying him. Ridho changed his score on teachers' score books, and the 3 other girls busy gossiping about him and spreading rumors that Ridho was cheating on exam. Little did he knew, it was just because he got an A+ without cheating. And yeah, it's not a big secret that his classmates often cheated. They were envy of Ridho, who got the biggest score. The teacher then heard about the rumor and called
So
Ridho.
I heard that you were cheating on exam.
I'm tired of them making rumors about me.
Well, according to your classmate, you did.
But I guess my classmates hated me because I got the highest score. I hadn't studied the material even before the school starts. I wouldn't get it get the higher score.
So you're going to defend yourself.
Of course, why wouldn't it? I don't think it's helpful enough to call me here. Just because of the rumor. How could you call me though without checking it first?
Okay.
They went to the CCTV room to find out the truth. What Ridho had been telling them was right. He didn't cheat. Surprisingly, it's them who cheated on the exam. If someone's better than you, then work to be that person's level. I know it's really hard to see when your friend's doing better than you, even though you worked really hard for it. But trying to bring them down is just... it's just not good to do that. It just makes you even lower than them. I mean, if you want to be the top 5% of the population, you cannot just work like the rest 95% of it.